Hello, friend. Erin Chase here from $5 Dinners, and I want to tell you about it's not working. Here we go. Another one of my favorite, summer flies. Another obsession that I have with you. It's right here. It's actually in here. There's two of these guys. You have to know about them. I need to tell you this. She might get mad at me. So Lauren wants one of these. Lauren is my assistant, and she can come and get one. But I want you to race her to it. She can go to the office anytime and grab whatever she wants. She knows that. And I think you might get all the ones that we have. We have an okay number of these in our store in stock right now. The Euro Scrubbies that I told you about the last couple of weeks, sold out. I've already made another order. I anticipate that these might as well. So let me get to showing you what they are. Okay, we're gonna just go on a little field trip here. Okay, this. Hi, Jonna. This is a multi-purpose mat, and it is amazing. I got this back in March, and I've been using it ever since, getting a sense of how it works in the kitchen and how useful it is. And I'm gonna give you a close-up of this in a second, but this is my microwave. I don't think I've cleaned this. It's at least been a week, okay? It's at least been a week. And here's why I don't have to clean this so often. Let me tell you also something about the last week. I know it's been a wild one. My kids are out of school, so they're home all the time, and the kitchen is, I feel like every 30 minutes, somebody is in here making something for themselves, which is great that my kids can work and do things in the kitchen, but oftentimes things are being reheated. And so I've taught them how these work to keep this from being a nightmare, because when we're in the kitchen, I feel like we're cleaning the kitchen all the time too, when we're in it so much, and I need one less thing to clean. And this is how this works, okay? So there's two sizes, okay? This is the small, this is 9.5 inch. This one is a 12-inch. This 12-inch one is fit to the size of your turntable, okay? It is much easier to take this out and clean it, rinse it off, pat it dry, and put it back in here than it is to undo this turntable and get it. I have the hardest time getting this thing fit back on here. It's got that little nudgy thing. Anyways, so I like having this here. It's a perfect splatter guard, number one. Splatter guard and catching spills. Number two, this smaller one is a great fit. Can you guys see that okay? I feel like I'm as close as far as I can get over here. Nope, there we go. So that's just like a dinner serving bowl. That's much larger than like a cereal bowl. And it works as a fantastic cover, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I had it on here earlier, a second ago, this is how we keep the a mess-free microwave right here is the combo. And this smaller one, actually both of them, I've used them both, they don't always stay in here. I use them for other things, and I'll show you what that is here in a second. But I wanted to show you the microwave. They were originally created for this purpose, but they have a lot of other purposes. I'll show you. Okay. This is a bowl of melon. Let's go on a little field trip here. The melon is gone. It was eaten for lunch, but I had cut it last night for dinner, and the leftover was eaten for lunch. So instead of using like a plastic wrap or something to put on top of it, it's super flexible, you can see, so I just laid it on top in the fridge. Also, I'm gonna, you see that okay? There we go. It also works as a drying rack. So if you can see, it has this sort of like waffly aerated, if you will, side. It has the flat side, and then it has sort of this aerated side. This would be the side that you would use to dry. Because it's aerated, a little bit of that air will get under there, and it won't, like the water inside, this is a wine glass, the water inside of the wine glass won't stay there. It will be able to, I guess drip isn't necessarily the right word, fade out of the glass because it is seated on this waffle side. Can you see that? You can like see under the glass. So it's just fantastic for drying. It will also, let's see, it's not double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple. What's 7? Septuple, 7th. So we have catches spills in the microwave. I have the big one that fits on the glass round table. A splatter guard when you cover in the microwave. A dry mat that we just went over. It also works really fantastic as a hot pad. Let me go back to the microwave really fast. So if this is hot, and I've actually taught the boys how to do this, you just pick up the bottom of it. Oh, sorry, that's kind of, let me do this. You like pick up the bottom of it and pick it all up together. And because it's silicone, it's not gonna have the same like heat level, and you won't have to burn hands with hot things that have been in the microwave for a couple minutes. So also a hot pad, also makes for a fantastic trivet. Let's say that particular hot bowl is there. Makes for a trivet. The larger ones could even be used as a placemat. If you really want to go, that would be like the 10th way to use it. The last way is going to be, so catching spills, splatter guard, drying mat, hot pad, trivet, jar opener, okay? If you're like me, I should have had this, and you have arthritis in your hands, you can use this as a jar opener. Right? It just gives you that extra grip. So I use the smaller one. I've used the smaller one to pickles. We go through a lot of pickle jars around here. This is an older jelly, but a lot of pickles will help with that grip, if you will. So if you don't have arthritis yet, maybe you will one day. Hopefully you don't. My word, it's no fun. Okay. And then the last would be to keep your counters clean with a utensil rest of sorts. If you're cooking and your utensils make a mess and you don't already have a utensil rest, it can double as that, especially if you're making something goopy or gooey that you don't want to get stuck onto the counter. You can use this as a counter rest as well. And I told you about like the cover in the fridge. Also really fantastic as a trivet in the fridge as well. So if you've made something warm and you're gonna transfer it to the fridge before it's completely cooled down, then you have this super flexible, lightweight, it's not bulky, super thin way to put, like you could protect whatever. If this was hot and you were putting it in the fridge, you could put this underneath in the fridge as a trivet in the fridge. I've actually done that a number of times. The larger 12-inch one is perfect for like a 9.5, like a 9x13 sort of baking dish, if you will. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I wanted to highlight all of the different functions of this multi-purpose mat. I love mine. I have them both. I use them all the time. You can see, yes, this gets dirty, but I would rather this get dirty. There's some spots there. I saw an edge here. This is probably from like a baked bean. I would rather have a little baked bean splatter on this that I can quickly, easily rinse off than literally all stuck all up in the inside of that microwave. So ask me how I know. We've dealt with that before, but this is super easy to. Here, I'll just show you. We did this with the Euro Scrubber the other day, might as well do it again today. Let's do this. We have so many dishes. We've already done a load today and we still have so many more and we haven't even gotten to dinner. So it's just gonna wash super clean, super easily. Oh, if I could hold on to it. This guy, I could use my Euro Scrubby. Hey. To get that off, right? If there was something sticky. But really, it's just gonna clean and dry super quickly. You could just let this, I might even just set this on the stove to dry. I have the gas grates. Things dry, I often set things there to dry. Just a pat dry. And it's ready to be back in action. So super easy to clean and ready for the things. All right, back to what we got. Okay, hey Melissa, glad you're here. Hi Lisa. So the Micromat, super quick recap. There are 9, although we found a 10th, 9 functions for this guy. That's why it's called the multi-purpose mat. Less mess, 2 different sizes that we have available. We have a 9.5 inch, which is a great kind of topper for bowls. Also a great splatter guard in the microwave to put on top of bowls. I also have the 12 inch that you can put underneath of your bowls. Both of these are fantastic together, or you could of course get one or the other if you don't think that you need both of them, but I wanted to show you how I use both of them in my kitchen. You should see a link here on the video that will take you directly to our store, and you can check out the multi-purpose mat if you need one for your kitchen, go ahead and grab one. When I was going to choose the new items, the new kitchen gadgets, that, if you will, that we are adding to our store, there were 3 things that they all had to have. They needed to be unique. This one is unique. They needed to be super functional, like overly functional. So the Euro Scrubby cleans everything, right? I literally threw my brush away after that live, what was that, last week or 2? These micro mats have 9/10 different functions, and they're super easy to have. They don't take up a lot of room. They just, mine essentially live here in the microwave and maybe into the fridge if I need to use it in the fridge. And so I really wanted these products to be practical, useful in multiple ways, and of course affordable, which we have been able to do with all of the new goodies that we have in our store. So I hope you'll take a minute, check it out. Click that link that you see here. There's also a link on the video. You can get your order placed. We will get that to you. I need you to race Lauren to it. Maybe I'll set some aside for her. Should I? I should set some aside for Lauren, right? I probably should. Maybe I will. We'll see. But go get your order placed, and I will get those in the mail today, later today, or tomorrow if you get it ordered later. So that is what I wanted to share with you. Hello, Jan. Thanks for joining. We just did a run through of the micro mat, which is our multi-purpose mat that is super functional in the kitchen. I want you to go check it out. So click on that product link wherever you see it. It's probably somewhere right here on your video, and check that out. So that's what I got for you with today's new highlight of some of the new goodies that we have in the store. If you missed it, I hopped on a soapbox yesterday on the Erin Shea Show. You want to go watch that here on the Facebook page, or you can catch it on our YouTube channel as well. And then tomorrow I'll be live with the Dinner Made Easy show. We are making a cheeseburger pasta skillet. It's so good. I actually was like, maybe I can't make this. I don't have enough to make it. Actually, I wanted to make it last night. I wanted to make it last night, but I don't have enough ingredients to make it last night and tomorrow night. So we're going to save it for tomorrow night. So be sure to tune in tomorrow afternoon. Probably, I think I have the time set for 4:30 Central Time. There's an event here on the page. You can check that out. Get an RSVP and get a reminder of when we go live, cooking, teaching you how to cook, helping you just to be smarter and more efficient in the kitchen with the different yummy recipes that we have on the $5 Dinners website. So thanks for joining today, my friend. And I will see you on tomorrow's Dinner Made Easy show.